Right, and we are live. We just finished Mount Corel, and we're standing outside of the gondola that will take us to the Golden Saucer. We just learned that Corel is Barret's hometown, was once a coal mining town until Shinra came in and promised that the Mako reactor installed at Mount Corel would provide riches and livelihood for the townspeople of Corel. Ultimately, of course, that did not happen. Instead, the reactor malfunctioned and exploded, and Shinra blamed that explosion on the townsfolk of Corel. Specifically, the words used were rebels from Corel. And in order to cover up their own organizational failures, they came in and burned the town to the ground, killing its inhabitants. Obviously, this changes and informs our understanding of Barret as a character. Barret, what once seemed like a noble quest to save the planet from Shinra, now seems a lot more like revenge. And instead of a eco-terrorist, he seems like someone seeking revenge against the company that murdered his wife and destroyed his hometown. He got a less than warm reception at his hometown, meaning, a lot of these people do blame him because he was one of the people that went along with Shinra's promises. People that believed in Shinra. Really, the only person that didn't, at least as it was presented in the games, his friend Dime, who remained vehemently opposed. But Barret carries a lot of guilt because he was duped and he feels responsible. But at the same time, it doesn't stop him from exacting his revenge upon Shinra in a very interesting way. You see, Shinra blamed the explosion of the reactor on the townspeople of Corel. And then Barret decided in his revenge to start a group of rebels, terrorists, just as Shinra said happened. And he aims to blow up reactors, which is exactly what Shinra said they did. So in a way, it's sort of playing into their hands. But in another way, it's sort of saying, well, if this is what you're saying I did anyways, then I'm going to go ahead and do it. So we learn a lot about Barret there. And now the socioeconomic barriers we see. We're leaving this destroyed, burned down, reduced to rubble town, taking this gondola and going to the Final Fantasy VII equivalent of Vegas. You go to this town to get to the Gold Saucer. So that's where we pick it up. And that's where we're headed. So let's go. The propellers are at the back instead of at the front, like they just were. That's a little mess up. I think in all subsequent views, you'll see them in the correct spot. Now they're back at the front. So this is the gold saucer.
Welcome to the gold saucer. Welcome.
You'll see over here, there's a save point. Only 5 GP. So this is... I think they do a pretty good job of making it seem like an actual theme park where everything is overpriced. Like, you have to pay to save. Are you serious? But they actually... It's GP, it's not gil. So you have to use their proprietary currency that we don't have any of at this time. And you can say, oh, I guess I'll have to. Not enough GP. They literally will not let you save. Later in the game, so he will never appear now. At least not to the best of my knowledge. But later in the game, I think it's a 1 in 8 chance there will be a guy standing right here, or about here. And you can exchange gold for GP, and that's a way that you can get enough GP to do whatever it is that you want. There's a lot of mini games, a lot of things to do here, just as you would imagine there is. What happens if you try to enter?
Please buy your ticket over here.
Does it looks awesome? Yeah. You can't enter without paying. Talk to her.
Welcome to the gold saucer. Are all of you together? A single pass is 3,000 gil. You may also purchase a gold ticket, which grants unlimited access for 30,000 gil.
Now, so you see, we do have the 47k needed to buy the lifetime pass. We only really have that because we've done 2 incredibly long sections of grinding. The first one when we got our 99 iron bangles, and the second one when we got our 99 Shinra betas that we stole. You would not normally have this much cash on hand. I would recommend that you do not, at this point in the game, sink $30,000 into the lifetime pass. Although, even though I can here, I'm not going to. Reason being, and as I've kept saying, we go to our materia, we look here to next level 170. We're about to level both of these up. Once one of these gets to level 5, you sell it for 1.4 million GP, and then gold is never an issue again. So that is that's what we're gonna do. And once GP is no longer an issue, that's when we'll go ahead and buy it. There's still things for us to spend our gold on right now. And for that reason, we're just going to go ahead and get the single pass.
Are all of you together? Thank you. Please keep in mind that when you leave the gold saucer, a single pass will become invalid. The fee for many of the attractions here is charged in game points. Just think of GP as money that can only be spent at the gold saucer. GP can be won at the Chocobo races and from games at the Wonder Square. You're limited to 10,000 GP, so keep an eye on your total. Please enjoy yourselves.
So you will gain, during the course of your Chocobo racing, basically infinite GP, so it's not something you're really going to need to worry about. I haven't been keeping track of my date attractions, so I don't actually know who I'm going to date at this point.
Wow! Let's have fun! I know this might not be the best time, but... Come on, Barret, cheer up!
He's trying to cheer him up after what we just learned about him. That's going to be tough.
I ain't in no cheery mood, so just leave me alone.
Are you sure? That's too bad. Let's go! Aerith, is it a good idea to just leave? It's better to just act normal when they're like this.
He's just like telling them how to deal with guys when they get moody.
You We're gonna go have some fun.
Then go! Mess around all you like! But we're supposed to be after Sephiroth. Man, at least one of us still remembers that.
Then he runs over to Wonder Square, which I always thought was funny.
I made him angry.
I think he was already angry, Aerith.
Nah, don't worry about it. At least he sounded a little more like his usual self.
Alright.
Sephiroth might be around. We better stay on our toes.
We can pick a group.
I wish we could just forget everything and have fun.
You'd like to go with me?
With me?
Alright, gang, who do you think we go with? I don't think I've ever chosen red here.
With me?
But I still think it's Yuffie. I choose Tifa, either Tifa or Aerith every single time. Let's see what Yuffie has to say. So at Event Square, there's not much to do, but let's just go check it out. So you can see all of them.
Sorry, there's nothing being shown right now.
Go all the way down here. See what it is we're dealing with.
They put on some really strange shows here. Looks like there's nothing on today. But it's definitely worth stopping by from time to time.
Another passion killer. You know, will you please leave us alone? No. No.
Now I can't talk to the other person. It's only let me talk to this dude. I think we can walk up and see the stage. It's the gold stage. Look at that.
Hey, we're trying to snog. Feck off.
We're trying to snog. It's so funny. It won't let me talk to the girls. It just lets me talk to the guys, and they're all pissed off. Ha, that's funny. Can I walk up here? No, I have to go to the staircases. Alright, I think there's also nothing to do at Round Square, so let's just go look at this one really quick. This is where the date is going to be.
Welcome. The price for this attraction is 3 GP. Would you like to ride it?
We don't have the GP yet to do that.
You'd like...
Just seeing if you could get a full party. So nothing at either of those. Ghost Square, this is where the little hotel is. This place is cool. There's a way to get lightning strike here. There was a... You get on the old message boards and you start reading 20-year-old plus messages. There was a really complicated theory about something you would do during a lightning strike in this graveyard that would allow you to do something. I guess we can't get into that too much because that hasn't happened yet. But I didn't realize this was called the Pikmin Hotel, P-I-C-M-A-N. That's interesting because there's that game on the Wii called Pikmin. Oh, that's sick. It lights up when you enter. That's such a cool detail. This is, I think they've added this. I do not recall this in the original game.
Welcome. Thank you for coming to the Ghost Hotel. The reservations. Please step up to the counter.
There's a couple ghosts sitting here playing what looks like chess. There's a shop. Oh, god damn it. Flyer right over here. Go and read it.
There's only one thing missing from the gold saucer. A pub with delicious drinks and a great atmosphere. So come join us at the Turtle Lounge.
That's Turtle Paradise Flyer number 3. You can see how there's a little turtle at the bottom. Go over to the shop. This looks very like Jack Skellington, very Halloween themed. Get some little stuff over here, some googly eyes over here. There's a mummy over here. Let's what happens if we see what happens if we go to the counter and try and say something. Wow, pretty good, Mr. Hangman. So cornucopia we don't have. Maiden's Kiss we don't have. It cures frog and cures small. So probably get a couple of those just in case we have to cure those status ailments. They're a new item, so might as well grab them. Let's see what happens if we try to go and make reservations.
Hello there. It's me, the ever-popular face of the Ghost Hotel, Mr. Hangman. Welcome.
It's 5 GP a night.
Everything's 5 GP.
Like to stay?
You can walk up here and just see, so there's...
Please make your reservation at the counter.
I thought he hung upside down. No, he does in Remake. In Remake they changed that, and I bet they changed that because that was a little creepy. To do it this way.
Welcome.
It's fine.
You'll see this little gremlin here hiding behind the staircase. He's goofy as hell. And you'll see this kind of goofy painting. This flower's moving. And then you get some skulls up above here holding the candlelight. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool ambiance. So now we can go check out what's at the Chocobo Square. There's not much to do here, but just take the sights in. Oh wow, they got clapping in the remake of this song. Now let's just talk around.
Welcome to the Chocobo races.
I'm sorry. Only authorized personnel are allowed in here.
You can purchase up to 3 tickets, but have a good think before you buy. For example, you can select half the Chocobos by buying a box with all 3 tickets.
Not interested.
Come on! Yes!
So they're watching the Chocobos on the TV race, just like you would go to like a horse race or something like that.
Welcome to the Chocobo races.
Hey, what's with that Chocobo on the odd screen over there?
That's where you learn about a Chocobo's condition and strength.
So if you know what you're strongest, it's a piece of cake, right?
No, it's not that simple. You see, it's more than just a matter of strength. The outcome depends on the jockey and the Chocobo's personality as well. If they're not up to scratch, the Chocobo could run out of stamina before the finish line, among other things.
Hey, what's with that Chocobo on the odd screen?
Oh crap.
No, you see, if they're not up...
This person.
You can only buy tickets for ranks B and C.
So you're learning about different ranks?
Chocobos are ranked according to strength. Rank A is the highest, and C is the lowest. If you become a freelance jockey, you'll be able to buy tickets for rank A as well. Of course, the higher the rank, the better the item ticket. Maybe I should become a jockey someday.
Don't do it. Yeah, talk to the girl behind the counter.
Welcome. Are
here to buy tickets?
Let's just say yeah.
Registration fee is 200 gil. Is that all right?
No way.
No way. So basically, if you bet on the races, it's just like exactly you would think it is. Just watch Chocobo race and then see if your guy wins. But there's no real surefire way to game the system to make it worth your time or your money or your value. You will be able to enter the Chocobo races yourself later, and you have much more agency when you're the one riding the Chocobo. So there's no reason to do this now, but I'm just going to come check it out and show you all what's going on. We will be back at the Gold Saucer. Do not worry yourselves. So Wonder Square is where we're going to go next. And game's about to get a little weird.
Hey, why are you looking so down?
I love that they actually gave him the Scottish accent. So, we're going to talk about this really quick. Basically, everyone under the sun called him Kate Sith. But I believe the actual pronunciation of Kate Sith, it's a Scottish or maybe Gaelic deity, I believe. And it's actually pronounced Katshi. And no one really knew that for the longest time. And then recently there was like a whole online sort of cancel culture thing going on about how, it's, I guess, cultural appropriation and then erasure of Katshi. And there's some historical precedent for the Scottish being oppressed, as I'm sure you know if you know anything about Scottish and English history, the history of Great Britain. So it was a sensitive topic, so something to look into more if you're interested in that. But yeah, we're going to call him Katshi because that's accurate. And they did give him the Scottish accent. The EchoS team voiced him properly and correctly, and he does have the Scottish accent in Rebirth and the remake project as well. So, and just so that you know, this is not a missable event. As soon as I landed, this conversation started. I didn't try to talk to this individual. So this is all part of a scene.
Say, how about I read your fortune? You could have a bright future, a wonderful future. But don't blame me if tragedy strikes. Oh, where are my manners? I'm a fortune-telling machine. The name's Ketchi.
They pronounce it right, Ketchi. I like it. They did a really good job. Very well done to them. EchoS has done a very good job. I've been thoroughly impressed, and I've enjoyed what they've done.
Can you only read the future?
What, are you kidding me? I can find missing things, missing people, anything.
All right, let's find Sephiroth.
Then, can you tell me where a man named Sephiroth is?
Sephiroth? Okay, here goes.
You have considerable luck.
Not very helpful.
Seek favor with those around you, and you may be pleasantly surprised with what the summer brings. What the heck is this?
Let's have another shot at it.
So that was meant to be just sort of what looks like a boilerplate standard answer from some cheap palm reader. So he says, hey, give me another shot.
Remember not to leave things behind. Your lucky color is blue?
Again.
Forget it.
Wait, give me another chance.
And then he speeds up his little fortune teller machine. Oh god, I'm gonna lose him. This one's interesting.
What the?
What is it? Tell us!
You will find the one you seek, yet lose what you hold most dear.
So those of you that know what happens in the game, this is obvious foreshadowing here. A lot of people wouldn't pay attention to this line, and then they don't realize what happens here until they replay the game. But this is, unfortunately, and eerily accurate. And I guess that's all I'll say here. You will find the one you seek. We think that that's Sephiroth. Yet lose what you hold most dear. What do you think you hold most dear?
How can I tell if that's good or bad?
How could that be good?
I've never read a fortune like that before in my life. Now I'm all on edge. Right then, shall we be going?
Huh?
And this is why you can't select a third character.
That fortune was way off from the usual readings. I've got to see where this goes, or I won't be able to relax. So listen, I'm coming with you guys.
So you can't help this. He joins the party.
He's a weirdo. Cloud, don't let him.
I've never had Yuffie in my party in this spot. It's funny.
I'm coming with you, no matter what you say.
Hey!
He just walks into him. It's beautiful. So, you now notice he uses a megaphone. Remember when we were invading Shinra HQ and you're like, what use would I have for a megaphone? And he puts it back. Well, he has the manipulate materia and the transform materia. Now, Kate Sith or Katshi having the manipulate materia is very on brand, and you will come to learn that is the case. Level 26 with already 1300 HP is pretty crazy. He's a pretty good tank. All right, so now we can go to actual Wonder Square, which is up this way. Let's see, you'll see new attraction TV station coming soon. Caution. Gotta go this way to get to the actual Wonder Square, and now there's a bunch of games you can play.
You have this much GP.
Thank you.
Do you want to exchange your GP for a prize?
Say yes just so we could see what they are. Potion. Ether. X Potion. Turbo Ether. A gold ticket, which is, hey, then you don't have to spend 30,000 gold. Or this. I will tell you, so this is I think it's a carob nut. It's used for chocobo breeding, which you can do later in the game when you catch multiple chocobos. It's never worth it to buy it. They're absolutely not worth 500 GP, so just don't ever do it. But this gold ticket could be worth it.
This place really burns a hole in your pocket.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't talk to me right now.
Come on, almost there. Oh. Crap! No cigar.
So let's look at it. It says "Gotta catch 'em all" at the top, which is kind of like a Pokemon reference. In there, you can see in the middle a Cactuar. To the top left of that looks like a Sephiroth Funko Pop, the shape of the head. And to the top right looks like Cloud. To the bottom left of the Cactuar is a fat Chocobo. To the bottom right looks like a Goomba from Mario. And then to the bottom left of the fat Chocobo is one of those bombs that we stole right arms from. Across from the Goomba to the right looks like a Tonberry, which we haven't ran into yet in this game, but we will. And then a regular Chocobo to the upper right of the Goomba below Cloud. And then to the top right of Cloud looks like kind of a Moogle hanging out back there. And I think that's everything we can see. There's a little guy with a wizard hat on the back in the top left. Don't really know what the hell that's supposed to be.
Basketball. Build up the shot by holding confirm.
So you can play basketball. If you get good at it, you can make a lot of GP. The Super Dunk mini game. I'm not that great at it, but we'll try it so you can see it. So that was 200 gil. If you make it, you get to shoot again. And if you get really good at it, you could win a monstrous amount of GP. I've never really figured it out. It's not really worth it because it's so easy to get GP later. And there's a lot more stuff you can do over here. So there's the G-Bike game. This is very similar to the game you played when you were leaving Midgar. And you were... protecting the truck that had all of the other party members in it. There's a snowboarding game here.
I'm not quitting until I beat this thing.
There's this thing.
I'm bushed. Oh, you want to have a go? Well, it's kind of broken now.
So I guess he broke it for you. Here's a little...
Oh, don't mind me. Go ahead and play. Oh, don't...
3 battler.
You can play a little Rock'em Sock'em Robot type game here.
I always get so addicted to this. I always get so addicted to this.
Come on, get it!
Fortune teller.
Not interested in the fortune teller. And then here is Mog's House. 100 gil for a game. So this might be the cutest thing in all of Final Fantasy. We're going to play this. Pay attention to this very intriguing story.
In the middle of Moogle Forest, on the top of Mount Moogle, that we find Mog's house. Another day in the life of Mog is about to begin. This year, Mog is Kupi Papopupo years old. That's 28 in human years. He's at the age when male Moogle desire a bride.
Okay, 28 sounds about right. Kupi Papa Pupo years, or 28 years.
In the Moogle Kingdom, males are considered perfect candidates for marriage once they learn how to fly. But Mog still hasn't gotten the hang of it, though he tries ever so hard each and every day.
Dang.
Oh dear, it's not looking good, is it? Here's where you come in. Help Mog learn how to fly by pressing confirm to feed him his favorite food, the Kupo nut. But take care not to overfeed him. He won't be able to fly if he's too heavy.
So the way to beat this game is to... I don't know why it works this way. You can't feed him 8 up front. 8's the number you need. But you have to feed him 5 and then 3. And then he will fly correctly. So here's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. And there's 5.
Oh, what's this? It seems Mog has decided to take another shot at it. He's flying! Mog has finally done it! He's become a fine and upstanding young Moogle. Tired but relieved, our little Moogle turns the lights out early and goes to bed. Good night and sweet dreams. Well, well, what do we have here? A female Moogle!
Koopa?
He seems to like her. Will Mog be able to fly gracefully in front of her? Help him steal the show with a few Kubo nuts?
You don't feed him 5 again, you have to feed him 3. Alright, there's 3. Now you just wait it out. And once you stop feeding him, he'll go give it a shot. It's baiting me. Thinking I'm going to feed it more. I'm not going to do it. There it goes.
Oh, what's this? It seems Mog has decided to take another shot at it. He's flying! He's flying right before her very eyes!
The music it gives here is really funny once you've played the game a couple times, because this is the, you take some rides in an airship later in the game, and that's the music that plays.
Sometime later... The happy couple are getting along like a house on fire. Time for a quiet date in the forest. Her name is Mag. She's an incredibly good-natured Moogle.
They're going on a date, it looks like.
Best of luck to the both of you, Mog and Mag. May you have lots and lots of healthy Moogles.
Uh-oh. They've been busy. Look at this one. Comes back and helps his little sibling.
Oh my! No worries there then.
Bye, buddy. Bean. Matt, I missed that? Oh, we'll play it again. Don't you worry. Here we go. We're going to play it again just for you, Stump. It gets us 30 GP every time, so it's not bad to spend a little time on this.
Moogle Forest on the top of Mount Moogle that we find Mog's house. Another day in the life of Mog is about to begin. This year, Mog is Kupi-Papopupo years old. That's 28 in human years.
Kupi-Papupo.
He's at the age when male Moogle desire a bride. In the Moogle Kingdom, males are considered perfect candidates for marriage once they learn how to fly. But Mog still hasn't gotten the hang of it, though he tries ever so hard each and every day.
Come on, Mog, you can fly. I believe in you. Oof.
Oh dear, it's not looking good, is it? Here's where you come in. Help Mog learn how to fly by pressing confirm to feed him his favorite food, the Kupo nut.
5 and then 3 every time.
But take care not to overfeed him. He won't be able to fly if he's too heavy.
There's one. Look at that little chomp. Rub his little belly. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. One more for 5. There's 5. Sounds like Theo when he's reminded of too. True. Now you just have to wait it out. He sits there asking for more Kupo nuts and there's nothing to tell you to cancel. So, you just, it kind of wants you to keep sending it, but you don't. You just wait it out.
Oh, what's this? It seems Mog has decided to take another shot at it.
Yeah, come on, Mog. You get the airship music here, which is just great.
He's flying! Mog has finally done it! He's become a fine and upstanding young Moogle!
Wow, graceful flying. Kupo.
Tired but relieved, our little Moogle turns the lights out early and goes to bed. Good night, and sweet dreams.
He thought he was going to have an early night, but look what happens. Little Vixen over here, coming with a late night you up text.
What do we have here? A female Moogle! He seems to like her.
Oh yeah, he does. She says, show me something.
Will Mog be able to fly gracefully in front of her? Help him steal the show with a few Kupo nuts?
Now you only feed him 3 the second time. 1. You notice when he ate, he didn't have that. There's a very soft, hard to hear growling noise. The growling noise is gone. That's when you know to stop feeding him. And you just wait. They try to trick you. Don't keep feeding. Just set the controller down and chill.
Oh, what's this? It seems Mog has decided to take another shot at it.
Okay.
He's flying right before her very eyes.
Look at that. Kupo.
Her heart's been stolen by Mog's assertive flying. Sometime later. The happy couple are getting along like a house on fire. Time for a quiet date in the forest.
Getting along like a house on fire. What in the fuck does that mean?
Her name is Mag. She's an incredibly good-natured Moogle.
Okay, they're just gonna go on a little date. Yeah, nothing. Hey, why is that door still open? What? Who are they waiting for? What's going on here?
Best of luck to the both of you, Mog and Mag. May you have lots and lots of healthy Moogles.
Yeah, lots and lots of healthy Moogles. Uh-oh. Oh, God. What? Oh. Oh, it's so many. Koopo.
Oh my, no worries there then.
Yeah, there's some worries. Later, Mog. Mog and Mag. Name a better couple than Mog and Mag. All right, so now that we have some GP, I don't think I've this. There's not much to do. This one you can't play till later. This one is broken. The 3D boxing. I mean, we can do all this stuff later. There's not too much stuff you have to do right now. We could go and it says we have 0 GP. That's not. What in the world? How do we have 0? It's supposed to give you 30 every time. Oh, it's this guy.
That was so touching. Thanks for sharing such a lovely story with me.
And he gives us a 30 GP. That's what it is.
So touching.
That's where we get the 30 GP from.
You have this. Do you want to exchange?
Let's just see. Hey, we can get a bunch of potions or a fucking ether. No thanks. So we went ahead and did that. Now there's Speed Square. Speed Square has another look at these little chocobos.
Win loads of GP at the Wonder Square and have some fun.
Win lots of GP at the Wonder Square and play all day.
Look at that little baby chocobo.
They probably told you this at the entrance, but most of the attractions here only take GP. You can't buy game points, though. You can only win them here at Wonder Square, or at the Chocobo races.
We not talk to this couple? Interesting. Alright, so we go to Speed Square. Is this Speed Square? Did I get to Speed Square?
You there, boy.
Uh-oh.
Boy.
How are you finding it? Having fun, I hope.
Well, it should be named Dio, but it just says man right now.
Well, of course you're having fun. Good for you, boy.
My name's Cloud. Stop calling me boy.
Hmm? Me?
No, it says Dio up top.
I run the gold saucer. The name's Dio. You can call me Uncle Dio.
He's not even listening.
By the way, boy, ever heard of black materia?
That's interesting.
No.
Good one, boy. But you shouldn't lie. Besides, you can't fool these eyes.
Why do you ask?
A short while ago, a kid came in and asked me if I had the black materia.
Dio looks naked. Yeah, he's supposed to be like a bodybuilder type, so he has like a championship belt on because they thought bodybuilders and wrestlers were the same thing. I don't know. And then he has like posing trunks on.
I thought you might know who he was, seeing as how you're both the same age and all.
Did he happen to wear a black cloak?
Why, yes. Yes, he did. And a tattoo of the number 1 on the back of his hand, too.
The number 1 tattoo. Interesting. Black cloak, maybe Sephiroth.
Where did he go?
Not even Uncle Dio knows that.
He's supposed to be doing a bunch of like bodybuilding poses here.
Well then. Oh, that's right. Stop by at the battle arena sometime, boy. I think you'll like it. Many of my pieces are on display there as well.
Yikes. All right. So there's a game here we can play. Let's see. So there is, I'm trying to look up and remember where it is. Well, that's not that great of a video. So there's like a propeller.
Is this your first time? First, listen to the explanation of the game over there.
Okay, we'll just save here and we can give it a couple shots. I don't want to lose the GP, but there is something we need to do here.
Would you like to hear the rules of this attraction? This is the shooting coaster. The ride goes zoom, you go bang bang, things go pew pew, and then you destroy them with a big boom. Pretty simple, huh?
Seems like it.
To shoot, hit this button here. The bar on the left side of your screen is your power meter. When it's full, it'll go bam. When it's empty, it'll just go pish and putter out. So keep an eye on it. The person at the counter will keep a record of your top 3 scores. Good luck.
This is the counter they're talking about.
Would you?
Our top scores are 0, 0, and 0.
You'll receive a prize if you score more than 3,000 points. So buckle up and do your best.
You will receive a prize if you score more than 3,000, but what we're looking for is 5,000 plus, and there's a different prize that you get. The umbrella, which is an incredibly strong weapon for Aerith.
This attraction costs 10 GP.
We'll save after learning all that stuff, just so we don't have to do it again if we don't get it first try.
This attraction. Thank you.
So there's a blimp with a propeller at the back of it, and if you hit that, I think it gives you like 25,000 points just straight up. Oh my gosh, this is hard. I think it's right up here. You see the blimp? Ah, I missed the propeller. It was there. You get a second chance at it. I didn't have enough left in the shooter. Oh, God dang it. I didn't have enough juice left to shoot. I was even aimed at it, which is hard to do. Uh-oh. I just sat there smoking the hell out of that thing and I didn't do enough. That sucks. Didn't do it.
You scored this many points.
So I didn't even get the thing, so we'll just go to quit. And then we will restart it. I think it's just... I think it's just straight up like hold it to the right and press it. I'm gonna make sure. Okay, so I'm gonna check out this short video, I guess.
It's literally this him. Position exactly where like Max recommended position. Actually, an opportunity to get the points a little bit later on by shooting at that position, but I did his first little tip, which was at this position. Now, those UFOs, keep an eye out for them because you're about to shoot straight after. What you're looking for is the giant airship. You want to shoot the propeller, just as I did then. Shoot the propeller as it goes past. It'll go past the precise location that I have the cursor up on the screen here. And if you hit one, where it's his video that's taught me. Only achieved 5,000 points here, but about 25 very easily over at Speed Square. I'm going to be honest with you. This is a reward I've never been able to get before because
I do think you just move it straight to the right and then just wait for it. So I think that's what we just heard.
Thank you.
So we'll see if that works here. So you just move it straight to the right and leave it there. Exactly to the right. No need to shoot anything else. We don't want to move anything and change the position of the cursor. You just move it exactly to the right. You wait for the ship to show up. Hey, we're hitting some stuff on the way there. Yeah, we're not doing bad, just doing this. It's when you see the UFOs. Okay, let's keep it pinned to the right. Okay, here's the UFOs. We're gonna save up our shooting power now. Oh, we didn't hit it. It was a little too high. Well, what the hell? Huh. I guess we have to go through the rest of the thing. Oh, actually, no, I'll just Control Delete, and then Task Manager, and then quit FF7EXE. Yeah. And then hopefully that doesn't cause any issues. I don't think it will. I thought maybe I have to go a little bit further down. Huh.
Would you? This, the ride goes to when it's full. The person.
This a try. Thank you.
We'll see if I missed something in the explanation of this video.
Trying to achieve the 5,000 points was just always beyond my abilities on the roller coaster. However, thanks to Lomax's video, I not only achieved 5,000 points here, but about 25,000 points. And here's the thing, I did this first attempt, okay? So my very first time at the speed square on the roller coaster on this playthrough. It is that simple. I can't believe I didn't know about this. But anyway, here's how you do it. So you want to make sure, first of all, of course, that you have the 10 GP required to ride the roller coaster. And when you do, and you get on board, you want to position your cursor over to where I have it positioned on the screen. You don't even need to shoot throughout the majority of the ride here. It's literally this simple. Just get the cursor positioned exactly where I have it. Now, Lomax recommends that you position it to the bottom right of the screen. There is actually an opportunity to get the points a little bit later on by shooting at that position, but I did his first little tip, which was at this position. Now, those UFOs, keep an eye out for them, because you're about to shoot straight after. What you're looking for is the giant airship. You want to shoot the propeller.
Okay. I'm a little further down, and then they say that there's a second opportunity when it's all the way at the bottom right, so we'll try that one as well. I'm just not going to really shoot anything else. All right. Should be soon, and then if we miss it the first time, we'll position it at the bottom right of the screen and go for it the second time. Okay, here's the UFOs. I swear we hit it. Okay, bottom right now. I swear we hit it. Huh. Okay, I'm going to see if the propeller trick works on the Steam version. Hmm. I guess I'm seeing that it does work. Hmm. I'll show you what I'm looking at. I don't know if I can. So this video here, which is done on the Steam version. So he has his cursor in the middle. This is a potato quality video, but it's fine. So then he sees it. He puts his on the bottom right. Now he has 5,000. I don't know what the hell that is. Cursor's in the top middle now. Now he's over to the left. Huh. That's... Huh. Hmm. Okay, the advice there just says keep trying, so I guess that's what we do. So... give it another shot. Gosh. Don't have ad blocker on my phone, so they're trying to serve me a bunch of ads. Kill me.
Would you like to hear the rules of this attraction?
No, I want to play the attraction.
Thank you.
Within the tracks on that first right turn. I mean, nothing hurts shooting at other stuff until then. What the hell? I just like lost the ability to shoot there for a second. Hey. Oh, I didn't get it because I was too busy shooting other shit. I mean, I'm doing pretty good right here anyways. I'm at 3,000, but I didn't, I'm not gonna get to 5,000, I don't think. Well, we get a shot. Nope. If any of these are even shootable. God, this is... God. That was 3 total. God, that was awful, dude. That was 3 total. Oh, well. All right. So control alt delete. I mean, 3,300 is not bad. And task and play. I think this is probably the quickest way of doing this. Okay.
This is. Thank you.
Okay, so it's that first left turn. You want your cursor in the tracks. That's what I've seen. Let's see. Yeah, right in the tracks there. Okay, so that should be where it's supposed to go. Now we just leave it here. Okay, here's the UFOs. Make sure we save up. Don't get baited. This thing. I didn't hit it. What the hell? Okay, now bottom right corner. It didn't give it to us again. God damn, dude. What the fuck? I guess you just keep doing it. Wow, that's really frustrating. Oh well, what can you do? Just keep going at it. And I'm doing exactly what was said. Oh well, just keep trying. Put it in the same spot, and I'm sure we'll get it eventually.
This is. Thank.
So to the right, and then we want to be like in the middle of those tracks. That's where I'm seeing the majority of people saying this is where you put your cursor. Right in the middle of those tracks as you're turning right. So we'll see how this position is. Yeah, it looks like right in the middle. Maybe a little higher. Maybe like there. Oh god, I don't know. I don't know now. I moved it around a little bit. Fucking A. See if this position works. I kind of moved it around after, so I'm not going to really know exactly where it is. Okay, here's the UFOs. Okay, and this. Wow, I was shooting right across it and I didn't hit it. So now bottom right. Still didn't hit it. I swear, dude, something is not, something is, I'm right on top of that thing. Someone watch that shit back. I'm really confused. I'm seeing myself hit it. D-pad straight to the right of the start and hold O when you see the airship. Okay. Well, we'll just keep doing that. I don't know what the hell. Why the hell it's being so difficult. Okay.
Thank.
Okay. Okay, D-pad straight to the right at the beginning. And that is it. Okay, full meter. I started shooting as soon as I saw it. Now I'll go bottom right. Okay, that time it worked. I did bottom right and it gave me the 5,000 I need. Whatever, we'll take it. I don't know why those other times weren't working. The time I repositioned it worked. Weird. All right. Let it go back up. Let it go back up. Okay. All right, we got our 5,000.
You scored this many points.
There we go. Obtain prize umbrella.
Would you like to see your top scores?
Hey.
You'll receive a prize if you score more than 3,000 points. So buckle up and do your best.
All right, well, we were able to do that. The 3,000 point prize is not anything that matters, not anything you can't get later. So the 5,000 points, the umbrella, is what you're really looking for there. We didn't necessarily need to do it then, as long as you get it on disc 1. So in order to progress the game, let's go to item and show you what we got. Umbrella. Weapon for Aerith. We're going to go ahead and save after getting that. And we move on.
You need to pay attention before stepping into any of these exits. Why? Well, you can reach all kinds of places with them. That's why.
I can just memorize the order they come out in and shoot right before,
Welcome to the Gold Saucer.
All right, so in order to advance the game, if you've had all the fun that you want to have, you could go play some more games and things like that. But in order to advance the game, Battle Square is the place to do that. So we've just saved, we're good. Get a little scene here. Oh my. What's going on here?
Dead.
How? Don't just leave me!
Did Sephiroth do this? No. They've all been shot. Sephiroth wouldn't use a gun.
Who do we know that uses a gun?
Hey, what happened?
A man with a gun on his arm.
Now that's concerning, right? With a gun on his arm. We only know of one person in this game. It's a man with a gun on his arm. And Barret was just really pissed off and left the party. We cannot account for where he was. Like, this is some good story writing, some good storytelling, because, like, you don't want to believe that it's him. But given the information you have, he left your party. He was pissed off and just ran away. You cannot, with the information you have, you can't rule it out. Like, you're looking for an explanation, but you have this girl's dying words, a man with a gun on his arm, and Barret was just pissed off and just had to relive the trauma of what happened to his hometown. And now you're hearing that a man with a gun on his arm has killed all these people. And you know Barret has a bad temper.
What? No way!
Hold it right there. Stay nice and quiet.
Is this your doing?
No! It wasn't us!
So you're saying I'm wrong?
Hurry, run! It's going to get ugly!
Hey! Seize them. That's as far as you go.
Wait! Hear me out!
Cloud.
There's a zipper on the back of Kachi. You see that?
One more to go.
Yes, sir.
It says gateway to heaven.
Hey, you! Listen to our side of it!
There's nothing left to say. You'll pay for your crimes below. Do it.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you okay?
Where are we?
A desert prison. Corel Prison.
A desert prison?
Aye. This place is surrounded entirely by quicksand. I heard that once you got in, you never get out. But I remember there being some sort of special dispensation.
Hey, isn't that Barret?
Is Barret. Remember what Kachi just said, once you get in, you never get out. Except for some sort of special dispensation.
Barret. Did you?
Stay back. This is something I gotta deal with.
What do you think if he's acting like this? That's the answer he gives you. This is something I have to deal with.
Just leave me alone.
Whew, you friend of yours sure looks dangerous.
Hey, Cloud, let's just leave him alone. I mean, he told us to, didn't he? Right?
We find ourselves in Corel Prison. No one gets in and no one gets out. We went to the Gold Saucer. Barret was kind of pissed off. We checked around, played some games, had a little bit of fun, but the game very seriously took another turn, and all of a sudden we were snapped back into reality. After a short break, we got our 5,000 point umbrella. Only have the chance to get that on disc 1, so it's a good thing we got that out of the way. Now that we're doing our perfect game run through. Had some trouble hitting that propeller. I don't know why. And when we finally did get it, it was the hard one where you have to reposition after everything. And in any event, we got there. And then we saw a bunch of dead people at Battle Square, and they were killed with someone that had a gun on his arm. And Dio seems to think we're guilty because we're with Barret, and threw us down there, wouldn't listen to our side of things. And then we run into Barret, and he's not exactly, what do the kids say, beating the accusation? So, that is the end of Chapter 19, The Gold Saucer. Come back.